to some other electoral related issue and also in the courts. But this time around, we're going to the High Court of Accra. And the information is that an Accra High Court is saying that it wants to hear the case that has to do with the All People's Congress, that's the APC, and then also the Electoral Commission. And the person that sat on the issue, which is Justice Barbara Chawe, set Friday, October 4, to give a ruling on the case between the APC and the Electoral Commission. And you would recall that it was after seeking a clarification on what was the specific nomination period set by the Electoral Commission. We also told the court also wanted to know if there was any document to show that the Electoral Commission communicated to the political parties the nomination period it set. And my colleague who's been following these activities, Selom Amenya, has joined us in studio to let us know what really transpired in court and why the decision for the October 4 ruling. Okay, Selom, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon, Martin.
Yeah, to start with, were both parties in court or they were represented by their lawyers, and thereafter what transpired? Well,
both parties were in court today, and like you rightly said, the judge Barbara Chawe wanted to seek clarity on what was the nomination period as it being contended, because the main contention here was the nomination period. Because before, according to the CI 94, you need to give the nominee a chance to rectify the anomalies before the end of the nomination period. So now the contention was which period is the nomination period. Even as the Electoral Commission is saying that between the 8th of September and also September 30 is the nomination period. A new argument came up today, and the lawyer for the APC, that is Maxwell Logan, was arguing that when they took the forms on September 30, they didn't take the banker's draft because of an issue. And a candidate stands nominated only when he has paid.
Right.
So then it means that between the period of the September 30 and then the 10th of October, where they announced that these people have been disqualified, it is still known as nomination period. So it is left with the court to tell us on Friday.
Okay.
But also, the one other thing that came up was the fact that the lawyer for the APC is arguing that the EC actually breached its own rules set out for the elections. But then the Electoral Commission is arguing that it gave the APC the chance to rectify 30 anomalies on the 29th of September.
Wow.
And they resubmitted on the 30th. So in a way, they had given them the opportunity.
Okay.
But the argument now is that those two that they are basing their argument on to disqualify them, didn't they realize it before the time? So we'll see what transpires on Friday. Okay. But then the NDP and also the PNC were in court today, and as it is done, the NDP was in court last week and they were asked to refile. Now they've done the refiling, and then the court asked them to go and submit their written statements, and then come back on Friday. So the PNC will do so.
A lot of court issues making the rounds, but certainly we'll keep you posted in our subsequent bulletins. Thank you very much, Selom Amenya. He's our man in court, and we'll be bringing us updates from the court. This is still Midday Live on TV3.